What's going on, y'all? Be sure to like the video, comment down below. We got Cincinnati police chief's woke response to black mob attack sparks backlash from the conservative twins, man. Let's go ahead and hop into the video.
Of the incident from the weekend. First of all, I think it's very important that everybody understands we had well over 150,000 people in the downtown area this weekend. We had a major Big Three basketball tournament at the arena. We had a Reds game with large crowds. And we had the Cincinnati Music Festival.
Cincy, baby.
Wonderful, wonderful events for this city and all the people who attended it. Unfortunately, we had one incident late Friday night into Saturday morning that is getting all the attention and undoing the good stuff that happened this weekend.
I don't like her freaking tone.
Yeah.
I don't like how she's framing what happened.
Yeah, and those incidents that happened prior to this incident has nothing to do with what happened. I don't even know why you brought it up. Oh, everything was beautiful this weekend.
She's trying to take
but
the
everybody wants to
extremes.
talk about this one incident. I mean, you sound stupid.
It sounds like she's trying to say Cincinnati was mostly peaceful. We got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show. Before we get to today's video, don't forget about our new giveaway. Ford a coffee, dog. Would never understand
A word this downtown.
Yeah, leadership. They're in. That's what I'm saying.
Now, if you haven't looked into the story, obviously this is a case that's widespread, getting virality about, and a lot of people are referencing these occurrences are frequent. Now, obviously the media isn't covering them, right? If this is an eye-opener for the public, but, you know, a racial attack occurred, and it's catching just wildfire. It's wildfire and all across the country, man. So let's see what the police chief talking about.
That's the incident that you're well aware of that occurred at 4th and Elm. I, like many, woke up Saturday morning to the video. The incident occurred. We got our first call at 3:06 a.m. First officers were on the scene at 3:12 a.m. Based on the body cam footage that I've watched, that response time is completely acceptable because the downtown area still had traffic congestion from all of the events.
All right, we get that. Nobody's denying that. Get to what happened.
Upon arrival, the fight was over with.
That was not a fight.
That was an attack.
It's a fight when both sides.
It was a jump.
Both are participating.
Right?
Both of them got their hands up.
It was a beatdown.
Those people are trying to flee.
The fight was over with when the officers arrived,
Fight.
and the majority of the participants were gone.
Usually what happens.
The officers did exactly what they are trained to do. They gathered information from the victims that were still at the scene.
Yeah, because they were knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
They were brutalized.
Yeah. Automatically, if these people that got brutalized were black, automatically this would be a hate crime. But because black people, LGBTQ, other minorities, we are a protected class. But white people, did you realize you're not a protected class? This should automatically be a hate crime. Automatically.
You know what's even more pathetic? It's coming from a white police chief.
Yep.
To complete an offense report.
Let me tell you something. If I was the police chief, would I do a presser in front of a picture of me on the wall? I wouldn't be that stupid to do that.
Yeah.
It's like she put the camera.
And we have charged.
And kind of to their point, man, we've seen, you know, discrimination against African Americans throughout history. A lot of people talk about it. It's been vice versa. It's just not heavily documented. So speaking to the different classes, social classes, different ethnic backgrounds, and kind of the animosity towards, I think white and black is probably the most talked about, the most heightened, right? But to that point, it's kind of the double-edged sword, so to speak, or even considered, what's the word? I don't even know, but basically it's in one's favor, but it doesn't particularly favor the other. But when the shoes flipped or the coins turned, it doesn't seem to go that way necessarily.
Charged 5 people in this
now we're talking.
offense. I'm not going to release that information to you.
What? She's not going to release the people arrested for this.
Because they're a protected class of people. That's why she's doing it. Why do you have a right to privacy when you participate in a violent crime in public? Why are we giving them the benefit of the doubt? Why are we protecting their rights, their privacy?
Why? Because Cincinnati is a blue city and this police chief
Is woke.
That's why. This is why that city is falling apart.
Yeah.
No accountability.
Yep. This press conference should show them going through the perp walk. And y'all should be escalating this to a hate crime. That's what y'all should be doing. But so far, it seems like you're just deflecting and you worry more about the people that participate in the crime than the actual victims.
I will say, if individuals were down there and participated in this event, it would be in their best interest to come turn themselves in.
So there's more than 5 individuals that participated that were the aggressors, so to speak. That's wild to me. And why they have to have the zoom in, the close up, old girl just laid out flat, the disrespectfulness. 5. I'm not sure if I've seen the clarity of the video, but I don't know. I didn't understand it to be more than 5 attackers. Comment down below, man, if y'all have some feedback and thoughts.
At one of our police districts. We have 5 we have charged and anticipate more. Let me be clear. Anyone who put their hands on another individual during this incident in an attempt to cause harm will face consequences.
But I come back in kindergarten and my damn kindergarten teacher's talking to me.
That's typically how it is when it comes to law enforcement and addressing, the public. It's like talking to children, right? Because it's like we give you a slap on the wrist, you don't learn, and then we give you a little spanking, and then we have to take it to a different level. So you could kind of put it within that narrative, but man, it's just in the era to where everything has a visual to it, to where it's on social media, it's going viral. Whoever had posted the video, I don't know who was recording in the meantime while somebody's just getting destroyed. It's a sad thing to see, right? I've talked about this a lot, kind of in general conversation and across other platforms, being that it's race wars now, right? I see it in comments to where people are just attacking each other and making it race specific or targeted to a specific ethnic group. It's sad to see because this is the direction in which we're going in. This is the direction of the country. This is the direction of people. I think it's more of a global thing because, we can talk about America, right? But I think that these things tend to snowball and I can speak about it even reaching that extreme to where it's more of a universal thing. So I don't know, man. Comment down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Even if you've seen the video, comment on the video. And kind of mention y'all's thoughts, and then we'll proceed in that direction. But I don't think with a lot of the things within the country, right? Let's speak on how law enforcement. I can attest to the fact that saluting to them doing the best as possible, their job, their best foot forward. I think the political matter of a state is dependent on how a lot of issues are handled as well, or the political siding. But it seems to be a lot of drop balls, a lot of fails that are being publicized to where law enforcement hasn't been handling things according to people's standards, right? Maybe it's not protecting the citizens. Maybe it's not, I don't even know, even when it comes to deportations and ICE and how you have innocent bystanders, people, civilians getting in the way of them doing their job. Just a standpoint of one defending illegal immigrants or migrants, but then it's like the perspective of them believing that our own law enforcement is doing the people an injustice. So it's crazy to see. It's wild to see.
Yeah, you should be these police chiefs.
This whole
They should be dropping a hammer right now.
this whole press conference should be showing mug shots, going over the individuals responsible for this, their names. You should be sharing their.
This is a hate crime, but I
as soon
still
as-
think this is in a petty classification, right? It's like anybody getting beat up. Like I said, these things are popularized due to social media. People recording it going viral. Then it has to be addressed. These things aren't recorded and go viral. The law enforcement ain't speaking to the public. It's not publicized, right? So it's like it's kind of like a kick in the ass to where law enforcement has to act accordingly due to the light being shown on their situation, on their area, their geography, wherever they are within the country. But if it was a normal day in the park or a normal morning, a normal work day, they're not going to act accordingly. They don't respond this way. It's when the light is being shown. So comment down below, man. We're going to end the video there. Let me know y'all's thoughts. Obviously, hate is hate. It's a hate crime, point blank, period. We don't condone any of this type of thing, any of this type of response. I don't agree with anything going on with the racial matters, the back and forth. But this is where we are as a standpoint. All you can do is pray for the country, pray for the world. You know, peace, love, prosperity. All those out there suffering and just going through certain things. But there's a certain positioning that you got to have. You can't feed into the BS, man. So peace, love, prosperity. God bless, man. Pray the goodness, grace, and mercy of Jesus touches everybody out there. Salute. We out.